Alright, I am sitting pretty in the Kruger P-52 Merlin. Right away, that blue accent lighting, I'm a sucker for that. I kind of like how it goes around the cockpit. And I didn't switch over to my flight suit, so here's hoping that I don't die. Um, but let's go ahead and get out of the hangar here. So, the plan wasn't to do like a super long review on this one because, it's a fast ship. I've flown a similar one in the past. I think this one was still in development because I saw it on the RSI Aurora, but I couldn't actually fly it. But it's a lot more nimble. It's got a lot more going on with itself, and yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Like I'm just having fun, just playing with this thing. Yeah, and I kind of remember the old days where the G-lock wasn't so forgiving. But this ship is very striking. It's very visually striking. Um, and so I have to just say that, like, as far as style's concerned, this actually competes with the origin line of ships. In fact, I probably say this is more, even more, just eloquent than the origin line. Um, More eloquent than the 100 series, more eloquent than the M50. Both ships um, are comparable, I think. But yeah, this is the Kruger, and it's just really impressive how maneuverable this ship is. Like even when I'm banking on hard turns, like it doesn't punish me, you know. And it reminds me a lot of the Reliant Core in that way, because it's a ridiculously easy ship to fly. Alright. Oh, oh. Okay, I just barely dodged that one. This is what happens when you try to fly without sensors. But yeah, the design of this ship is pretty sweet. So let's take it up. It's got a nice afterburn animation there. I wonder if the engines perform differently on warm planets. I kind of feel like, I should be able to push my ship considerably harder in atmo. Ah, look at that, it's beautiful. So it's got a limited weapon on contingent. I'm still in the armistice zone, so I can't do anything as of yet. But I just love that chrome finish. That is easily the best part of the ship. It kind of reminds me of a Spiker C8, because the Spiker is a bespoke supercar, and it just has a certain flavor to it that is unmatched by anyone. And this ship looks so different from all the others in its class. I mean, you compare the M50 to the Misk Razor, you know, they're identical. You know, you can tell a racing ship when you see one. This ship here is like almost alien in appearance, just the way that it looks and the way that it's designed. Um, so it's definitely a striking ship for sure. Now, it doesn't have the benefits of, let's say, the 100i, for example. The 100i does have a bed that comes with it. This one is like pretty much a fighter. You get in and you fly in style, and it's good for short range missions, I feel. And there's our weapon system. Got some energy repeaters here, and look at our fuel. We're at 88%, so burn 10%, and we've been in the air for about 6 minutes. So, you know, it just kind of puts like literally all of that in perspective. The thrust is pretty good. You know, we're kind of cruising along at 116 meters a second. But yeah, it's a really really impressive ship. Oh, all right. I should start correcting very shortly. Get a little closer to the ground. Just vibing in a winter wonderland. Alright. I'm like 95 meters above the ground. And I just kind of want to hold this. It's really a relaxing ship too. Like I actually feel like comfy in real life, like just listening to the sounds and the sound that the engine makes itself. Like I literally feel legit comfy, and it's crazy to think about. And I'm literally like on the edge of overheating. So I'm gonna pull up here. Alright, that's too much pull up. That deacceleration was enough. So, NBIS should be coming up on the horizon. It's possible that I'm looking in the wrong direction. No, I think that might be it over there. No, wrong side. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I wonder how the cockpit looks at night. Why don't we take it up to space? Then that way we can get the inside cockpit experience. And I'm probably gonna want to put on my flight suit. Even though I'm in a tight cockpit, I can do that. Nano machines, son. Alright, so as I get higher, this atmosphere is going to get thinner, and then I should be able to go faster. And we can kind of see the upper limits of what this ship can do. I wish I could sock people at the expo. Reefers, man. They exist. Alright, 20 kilometers up, and we're already starting to see the curvature. And we're almost at the upper limits of our speed too, so it doesn't look like it has the most powerful engine. But again, the ship wasn't designed for that, so it's totally fine. Alright, so we've hit it. Upper limits at 935. Oh wait, no. I was wrong. 1,024 meters a second now is what we're doing. Which, yeah. Going a kilometer a second, that's that's pretty freaking fast, man. You know, just putting that in perspective. Yeah, I don't think even with Afterburner I can go any faster. Nope. But look at just how fast going. Like we're literally almost in orbit. And we did a lot of flying, went up to space, and we're at 79% quantum. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So let's go ahead, decouple. Yeah, I really love this accent lighting. I'm a sucker for it. I'm literally flying up past Port Tressler. Alright. There we go. Throw a little extra stoppage on it. Alright, so let's take a look at the buttons. So we got engine on, engine off, open exterior, press to unlock, just kind of all moot. Then the eject seat, which I've used it before. It just propels you out of the seat, but it doesn't come with like any anything else. So let's go ahead. You can leave the engines on actually. Let's just go ahead and exit. So now we can get some closer details of this ship here. and you've got that nice carbon fiber finish. This ship was definitely inspired by real world vehicles for sure. Like when I first saw it, it immediately reminded me of some kind of bespoke vehicle. And just the craftsmanship, the attention to detail. I remember watching a documentary on the Aston Martin Vantage, and one of the engineers was saying that with most cars you have an A surface and a B surface, and the A surface has to be tip top because that's what the customer's going to see, and the B surface is kind of the parts of the car that is going to be hidden from view, like the engine area and things like that. But he said with the Aston Martin, the entire vehicle is treated as an A surface. And when I look at the ship, I get that same inspiration. Like, it's just visually stunning. And it reminds me of just like a swordfish. Literally reminds me of a swordfish in the water. So yeah, it's a really, really striking ship. Really impressive. Alright. I wonder if I can eyeball where we came from. Yeah, there it is. It's got some cloud coverage. There goes that bug again. Love the ship controls too. That's pretty nice. And we are no longer at full burn. Do not have to be. And can we close? Lock. Eject. Should not be trying to exit the ship that's in motion. So this actually doesn't have a close canopy button. Alright, so we've just entered Atmo, and luckily I'm not burning to a crisp, even though I should at this speed. Like, I'm just expecting the ship to explode at any minute, just because my cockpit is open. Like, my character should just turn to ash. But, it just really puts it in perspective just how fast this ship is. And I still have retrograde thrusters, surprisingly. So I guess the question is, how far do we want to be from approach? Because we're going to be on it and nothing flat. Alright, combat zone prohibited. Because the atmosphere is so thick.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Which is like normal atmospheric pressure. We were just able to slow down from wind resistance alone. Like not even looking at anything else, like just from wind resistance alone.
Landing gear raised.
So this ship doesn't have a quantum drive in it. Yeah, this has got to be literally the ship.
Landing gear deployed.
It looks like we got ourselves a nice sunset. Oh, that was risky. Risque.
Safe arrival achieved.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Alright, you know the rules.
Engine system disengaged. Weapons disengaged.
Haha. That's a cool ship, man. I like this one. This is one of my favorites that I've flown at the show so far. No quantum drive, but it's pure fun. Pure fun. A great scouting ship, I'm sure. And yeah, Kruger P-52 Merlin.